Well, some residents in Florida say that it's time for what they're calling a messy, noisy neighbor to be evicted. They walk on roofs and also peck on cars day and night. Of course, we're not talking about a person here, but rather at least 50 peacocks. Shannon Benkin is getting some answers to what is an unusual problem.
What can you do when 50 large birds decide to call your yard home? You may be surprised to find that in the Bay Area, these birds may have more rights than you do, leading some to question Hillsborough County's animal ordinance. Lindsay Reed hears this noise right outside her window. Nothing drowns out the sound of dozens of peacocks during mating season.
We wake up to the cawing, and then we wake up to them landing on the roof, and it's constant thud for about an hour. And then they move down the line, and then they start kind of like gathering to go feed.
The birds make themselves right at home. You've had them come into your house? How'd that happen?
I left the door open and hopped the fence and walked in.
Hillside Terrace has been home to peacocks for years. Someone even put up a peacock crossing sign. But what started with a few birds has turned into this as the population multiplies every mating season. The noise is maddening, but it's the mess they leave behind that has neighbor Fred Woodring fed up.
Well, they do their business in the yard, along the house, in the house, on the roof.
Lauren Tanner tells me she can't sleep more than 6 hours a night and is trying to sell her house.
I love the neighborhood. I love the people around here. I love the atmosphere. But I am not a fan of the peacocks.
These neighbors turn to me after they say local government turned them away. Code enforcement tells me that since no one claims these birds as pets, they can't require them to be contained. Fish and wildlife officials say they can't help because the birds aren't classified as wildlife. So here's the deal. County officials have failed to enact any ordinance to help neighborhoods that are overrun with peacocks.
I'm just perplexed, because I feel like if it was a different animal, they would, kind of take care of it. I don't understand. I wish more people could see the destruction that, occurs around here.
And as these eggs show, more birds will be here soon. A spokesman for Hillsborough County tells me there's no government solution, and these residents would be on their own to relocate these birds at $100 a bird.